The film opens with a scene of SWAT weapons and gear neatly arranged. Bullets are thrown perfectly into a cup, and it's none other than SWAT member SEAL X sitting there lost in thought. Nearby, two robbers are observing SEAL X, discussing their plan before taking action. SEAL X continues to toss bullets into the cup.
Ooh! Yeah.
After finishing, he grabs the cup and walks away. The two robbers see their chance and approach SEAL X, stealing the weapons left behind.
Do it, hurry up! Hey, faster!
SEAL X returns, and the robbers seeing him quickly flee. SEAL X swiftly raises his gun and fires, but they manage to escape. Furious at being unable to stop them, SEAL X turns around to find most of the weapons and his armor gone. SEAL X sits down thinking for a moment. He takes out a special bracelet and puts it on, then grabs two weapons and sets out for battle. SEAL X searches for the two robbers everywhere, using his extraordinary speed to run. Meanwhile, the boss and his henchmen are at their base admiring the stolen weapons. SEAL X spots the two robbers and quickly draws his weapon, firing at them. The robbers grab weapons and fight back against SEAL X. The boss, hearing gunfire from upstairs, orders his henchmen to check it out. SEAL X fires back, killing one of the robbers. The other team just quickly runs away. But in no time, SEAL X catches up and kills the remaining robbers. SEAL X approaches the dead robber and retrieves the stolen weapons. From upstairs, the boss and his henchmen fire down at him, forcing SEAL X to take cover.
Let's go!
Without hesitation, SEAL X shot the door, firing back at the president. SEAL X is forced to retreat under the intense attack of the boss, who continues to chase him and fire. The battle is intense and brutal. Unfortunately, SEAL X runs out of bullets. He suddenly remembers the bracelet and presses the button, summoning another gun. Seal X targets forward, shooting one of the robbers dead. The other robber continues to advance and fire. Seal X uses a special technique to kill the remaining robbers. The boss in range fires wildly at Seal X. Seal X quickly presses a button on the wall, using a magical ability to get closer to the boss. A shot rings out, leaving the boss severely wounded. When Seal X approaches, the boss has vanished. Seal X is furious that he has lost track of the boss and angrily storms off. Meanwhile, the severely wounded boss hiding behind some nearby bushes also manages to escape. They display all the high-quality guns around the room. Seal X and Tony start assembling the gun parts. After assembling, they admire their work. They look at each other and then go to complete the task assigned by their boss. The scene shifts to the boss's base, where many guns are displayed in his room. The boss seems to be waiting for something. At that moment, a robber returns and hands over his loot to the boss.
Where do we get this? This way.
The boss is pleased to find many valuable items in the two briefcases. The briefcases contain many phones, wallets, and silver jewelry, making the boss very happy.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, boss. How do you feel?
You did a great job. Yeah.
Another robber returns carrying a briefcase.
Secret.
The boss opens the briefcase to find a laptop inside, which makes him very happy. The scene shifts to a girl being robbed by two robbers.
Go away! Hey!
Seal X and Tony arrive and tell the robbers to stop immediately.
You guys, hit me!
The robbers raise their hands and release the girl.
Hey, Seal Tip!
The girl runs to Seal X's side.
What's this?
The robbers signal to each other and then flee, deceiving the SWAT team. Seal X and Tony quickly pursue them. Tony quickly takes down one of the robbers while running.
Hi, what's this? Hi, this way.
The remaining robber takes a shortcut to escape.
Hi, wait, you go this way. I will do the outside.
The SWAT team splits into two directions to catch the robber. Despite splitting up, they still lose the robber. Fortunately, their base is nearby, and the two SWAT members rush there. Upon arriving, they start shooting continuously at the robber. The robber shouts for the boss to save him. The boss and two other robbers grab guns and start shooting back at Seal X and Tony. Seal X takes out a smoke bomb and signals Tony, who also takes out two smoke bombs. Seal X throws a smoke bomb at the robbers while Tony throws two at the boss. As smoke fills the area, they rush inside.
Run!
The boss quickly runs out of the smoke-filled area.
Be back.
The boss and the robber split up, each going into different rooms. The boss enters a room and stuffs all the valuable items into a briefcase. The two SWAT members break in, shoot
Wait,
the robber
let's go.
downstairs,
Okay.
and head upstairs. The boss lowers a rope from above and starts climbing down. Tony spots the boss trying to escape.
Zoe, this way. Hey, Zoe, let me chase, all right?
Tony
Okay,
tells
good.
Seal X to handle the remaining robbers while he chases the boss. As Seal X goes upstairs, a robber starts shooting at him. Two robbers team up and continuously shoot at Seal X. Seal X quickly takes down one of the robbers. The other robber, out of bullets, throws his gun to the ground and pushes Seal X into the wall. Seal X swiftly takes down the remaining robber. Tony and the boss are still chasing each other. As the boss shoots, his gun suddenly runs out of bullets. While Tony is shooting, he also runs out of bullets, reloads, and continues chasing the boss. The boss hides near a container. Tony approaches, but is kicked to the ground by the boss. They both start fighting. The fight is intense. The boss pushes Tony away and runs off. Tony stands up, grabs his gun, and continues the chase. Seal X arrives at that moment. The boss is blocked by a car with a SWAT member stepping out.
All right, put him
A
in
person
spot.
gets out of the car
go.
and tells his team to take the boss into the car.
Yeah, you did a great
That
job.
person
This
shows
is
his
our
ID,
reward.
identifying himself as
All
SWAT.
right, you too. Keep trying.
The SWAT member gets into the car, bids farewell to Seal X and Tony, and leaves. Seal X and Tony happily put their arms around each other's shoulders and head back to the base.
On the left side of the road, 4 robbers saw him, but they didn't notice the ground beneath their feet. So all 4 stepped on the orange peels that he had discarded after eating. Suddenly, one of the robbers, who had the ability to see the future, foresaw this happening. The orange peel caused their leader to fall onto the street. He quickly ran to stop his leader, causing him to push his leader onto the street. He tried, but it didn't seem to make much difference. The leader fell onto the street painfully. It was all because of the fruit seller who made their leader fall. The four chased the fruit seller, got him to question him. He refused to admit it. One of the robbers hit him, but accidentally struck their leader's head. The fruit seller quickly grabbed his basket and ran, with the four robbers chasing him. But he didn't give up. He took bananas from the basket and threw them at the robbers. In a flash, he took down all of them except the leader. Panicked, he looked into the basket, grabbed a watermelon, and threw it with all his strength at the leader, making the leader fall to the ground in pain. At the most critical moment, the two SWAT guys appeared to rescue the fruit seller, but he was still beaten up by the robber. The two SWAT officers fired at the robbers, and in the chaos, the robbers quickly fled. Ben and Seal X ran over to see if the fruit seller was okay. But their eyes were fixed on his fruit basket. The two SWAT guys took him back to their base, but they ravenously ate his fruit basket, leaving him bewildered. While the two officers were busy eating, he stood up to explore the base. He looked at one thing after another. Meanwhile, the leader of the robbers, still furious about the recent events, sat brooding. Next to him was an array of advanced weapons on display. Two guards paced back and forth, making him dizzy. There had to be a way to get revenge on the fruit seller and the two officers. He told his gang to get their guns ready for a fight. At the police base, the two SWAT officers were still eating diligently, while the fruit seller seemed very interested in a red gun. Shaking his head in exasperation at the two, he took the gun and left without asking. As soon as he stepped out of the base, he encountered the robbers who were looking for him. They spotted their target and started attacking him. Only then did the two officers hear the gunfire and rush out. The robbers had come back to avenge their comrades. They entered the building, and the officers dumped all the fruit on them to give the fruit seller time to escape. The two quickly devised a plan to fight the robbers. The fruit seller grabbed the gun, but didn't know how to use it, using only a minimal effort. With the support of the two officers, one robber was taken down. Seized the moment, grabbed the fruit seller, and took him hostage to escape. Suddenly, a guard appeared and attacked the two officers, forcing them to retreat. In the chaos, the leader managed to eliminate the fruit seller. The two SWAT officers split up to take down the robbers one by one. Then then chased a guard and fought him hand-to-hand, easily overpowering him. Then grabbed a nearby gun and quickly took him down. On Seal X's side, he shot the leader, causing him to fall painfully, but the leader fought back viciously. However, with his strong physique, Seal X easily overpowered him. At that moment, Ben found him, and they supported each other, heading towards justice with pride. The SWAT was looking for his teammates when he accidentally bumped into the assistant who was running away.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Seeing that, the SWAT immediately chased after her to ask about his teammates' whereabouts.
Come down, come down. Can I see that?
He saw the familiar computer the assistant was holding in her hand and immediately held out the phone for her to see the robber. The two talked back and forth.
Huh? Someone kill him.
Yes, okay. Can I see that?
The assistant saw the boss change and immediately told him to bend down or the boss would see him. The boss angrily ran everywhere looking for his assistant.
What's up? What happened?
We follow him. Let's go. Hurry.
The assistant led SWAT to the boss's lair to save her friend.
Hey, listen. He killed people you are looking for. I need your help. I don't have time. Quickly. Hey, in here. People in here.
Okay, let me.
Okay. Hey, go up. Hey, this way. Huh? Tony!
They quickly met each other and left there quickly.
Tony!
Tony, we got. Where's the boss? I don't know. Let's go.
The boss returned to his lair and saw two SWAT guys going downstairs. He quickly pulled out his gun and shot continuously at the two SWATs. The assistant also quickly pulled out a gun to kill the bomb.
Hey, you go first. Take it. Hurry.
Go. Okay.
The two sides fought fiercely.
Stop it! You're here. Okay, be careful.
The assistant immediately told the two SWATs to run away, but they didn't want her to take any risks, so they distracted the boss and called her to run away with them.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Hurry up.
Are you okay?
Go,
Sit down. Hurry.
The three of them had not gone far when the boss chased them and fired several shots at them. They hid themselves behind large bushes. The boss did not forgive them, dropping guns continuously at them. On the SWAT side, there was an assistant and a SWAT guy who were both seriously injured. The assistant saw the boss shooting at her, so she immediately stood up to block the gun for him and was shot to death. A SWAT saw this and immediately picked up a gun and shot at the boss. But the injured man didn't have much strength left. He could only shoot a few shots and was immediately defeated by the boss. The remaining SWAT, when he saw that both of them were dead, felt angry and immediately fired several shots at the boss. The boss was shot and seriously injured. Seeing that he was not okay, he ran away. SWAT quickly chased after him. The two sides continued to fight face to face. He SWAT with the strength of training for many years and anger when his teammates died, so he immediately beat the boss. The boss was injured, combined with SWAT's strong blows, so he fell dead. The seriously injured SWAT stood up and continued forward.